Yo guys, before we start with the video, if you like my content, you can join my Patreon to support me here, and you can join my Discord server, which will be in the description below, as well as the Patreon link. Or if you want account service, you can join my Discord and the pricing will be there. Yo, what's up guys, welcome to another account review. We are here on Mihoy's account. He just came back recently, as he said that he has around 180 days, because he left 3 years ago and he just came back recently, and he's pretty much been farming, as I can say that he's level 99 if he came back recently. And he just wants to know where to improve his teams on the dungeons, and where can he work slowly on arena and siege. So yeah, if you have around 180 to 200 or 300 days, you should just focus on PvE and to do your fastest team as possible on the dungeons. So yeah, I wouldn't bother that much with siege and arena. I mean, it's nice to have a certain teams and rush for C1, right? To get into the inter server, but it's kind of tough when you don't have a certain units like Tiana to do so, you know. On siege you will always have the weak opponents, so siege shouldn't be that much of a problem. You just go into the maybe low G1 C3 guild, and after they release a new rank, so should be even easier, I think. Okay, so his arena F2, World Arena he probably doesn't really play, Guild Battle G1 and Siege C3, which is kind of normal. He did his normal and hard TOA, and on Hell he cleared the 3-star. And let's see actually his dungeon teams, because he said to me where can he improve the dungeon teams. For now I'm thinking your team is safe. I mean, for now your teams need to be as much as safe as possible, because you just put the phone down, you know. 1 minute it's kind of pretty decent. Let me actually stop this. Let me actually check where can you improve here. You have double of these guys. I'm thinking maybe Galleon it's better than Prylia, but not really, because you have Crow. What would I do in this situation? You have Leah, so I think Galleon team. I'm not really sure, because I've used Galleon with Leah and it's not perfect AI, dude, and it can fail quite a bit. So my suggestion would be, if you have the Teshar, but I don't see him. Yeah, you're lacking a lot of units since you don't play that much. I would just stick with this team until you get a certain units, until you farm and farm and farm, and when you farm a lot, like you're getting better better runes, better sets and stuff. And I would put this guy on instead of Crow, because he can even revive and he deals more damage. Yeah, Crow, it's kinda, I mean, I get it, like you can get the attack buff here. I would suggest you to try out this version without a Crow, and just put the wind homunculus, and you have a defense breaker. If you don't, I would even put her back in. Maybe try a Crow again. I'm not really sure because I'm using the how it's called, the Teshar with Wind Homunculus, Light Bernard, Water, the bird that boosts. I'm not really sure. Theon, yeah, Theon, and Prylia team. So after you farm a lot of runes, a lot of rage runes as well. I mean, for the really starter account, I would suggest even to farm rage runes, because of those units like Homunculus and Light Bernard, because they deal based on their HP, the enemy HP, and if you have really high crit damage, Rage can really help you out. just for a starter account. Later on you can switch to giants and just yeah, kick the giants. That's my suggestion on this. Like, farm as the way it is, just keep farming it and until you get better rune sets. Later I will actually look your rune sets. Let me see your dragon's team. It looks decent. Let me just see the okay, she goes, that's good. He goes, yeah, that's not that good, because Verdeheil needs to go last. You need to speed up your crow, because you're missing on the boost, you know. Like, crow is already about to go and this guy is faster than him, you know, and you're just boosting him way too much for no reason, you know. If you have Verdeheil, he should always go last, and this will improve your dragon's team. Okay, he's on violent as well, which is interesting. I'm using him on violent as well on my alt account, and he's kind of good on violent. But yeah, this is pretty decent team. But let me actually see the last stage, because yeah, she used the strip. Okay, the slow. Okay, nice. I forgot that he does that. Okay, that's decent team, dude, for a 180 days old account. Yeah, you're slowing down this. Yeah, this is a really clean team. Just make your Verdeheil slower or your crow faster, and this will be even faster team. So this is my suggestion for Dragon's team. Oh, we got the best score. That's funny, and this is probably the best that it can get, you know. 116, it's not that bad for a dragon team, you know. You can try to run Deva team, which there are a lot of videos on it, but I would just suggest you to keep farming like this, because it 180 days you don't have that much units for a better team, and I would just farm it as the way it is. You can even try like something like Sigmarus, but I'm not really sure, because you don't have that much units, you know. You have the sisters, and they're not that bad actually. They're kind of decent, but not skilled up, you know. And not skilled up sister, it's kind of tough, because they're missing, you know, the damage and the skill up. Yeah, you can like try to put for example, I'm using these two, and then wait, let me actually check. You have this sister, Sabrina. So yeah, this is the team, and you just put the light sister here. I'm not really sure if you have her, but if you have her, just let's pretend this is the sister, and just of course Lauren goes, defense breaks, and these two goes. First Talia, probably. I've seen a lot of people using first Talia, then Sabrina goes, and then Light Deva, and then Verdeheil goes, and they, you know, go again. So this is pretty decent team for dragons, if you have the runes, you know, and you need a lot of additionals and damage dealt together. Yeah, that's the. But I'm seeing you don't even have that much of good of an artifact. Yeah, this is the teams like for these two. For Necro, you have this team, and you have Awakened. That's really bad. You shouldn't awaken Abigail because of her S3. When she's not awakened, you're getting the multi-hits guaranteed, and you awaken her, and she will deal like this one hit damage, and it's gonna be not that good for a Necro, you know. For this team, I'm not really sure, because you just need to test things out, you know. A lot of accounts are different, and if you don't have that much damage, you just put in the more of a healer. If this doesn't work, you put the Light Bernard here. If that doesn't work, you know, you need to alt things, always like look for mistakes on a run. Just watch the run as it goes. Like for instance, let's just play it and let's see where you're lacking, you know. I mean, I'm already seeing where you're lacking. It's the Abigail who is awakened. Okay, she goes first, which is not bad. Okay, that's not bad actually. But she still didn't use her S3, you know. Okay, okay. It sucks that this girl got stunned. But yeah, they're kind of doing really decent actually. Okay, clearing the waves really fast, the first and third one, which is really amazing. And this animation is so slow, which is really annoying. And this kind of sucks because she goes and silences your doggy. And look, the Lapis, she's really low on HP. Let's see. They're kind of squishy, as you can see, like the Iris, S-Star, it's kind of low on HP. I know she needs damage and HP, and Crow, it's really low on HP as well. And this friend is kind of healing, but yeah, you're just missing that damage, you know. Look, she got you again. I mean, Necro is really kind of tough for new players to farm it, as I was having a struggles. Okay, team up. Okay, it kind of worked. If this team works for you, it's 130 seconds. What can I say? I mean, for me, for 180 days old account, and you have a working Necro team, that's a win for me. But if you want faster, there are a lot of teams on YouTube. I'm not the expert because I'm not really farming the Necro team, but I've seen a lot of people using the Rauk with Unawakened Abigail, Light Bernard, and 2 more units. I'm not really sure. I think it's Astar, and the last unit is Ikaru, I think. Yeah, you should try that, but unfortunately you don't have unawakened Abigail. And the sad part is that you skilled her up as well, and that kind of sucks, you know. But I can see this team working like pretty decently. Like for my biggest advice for this account is just to keep farming, because you cannot really create a speed teams. I can check. I will check your runes after this, and after I check those runes, I can maybe check if you can create some speed teams. But for now, I will just farm the way it is, because on early game account you cannot just go like mash. Yeah, let's go G3 content. You know, people forget that. For me and a lot of guys, we didn't just jump into, you know, G3. You need to keep like farming the safe teams, and after safe teams you need to build speed teams, and after speed teams you can go into the PvP. You know, people just need to realize, you know, you cannot go just jump into the PvP. I have my alt account, for example. I have my alt account like one quad speed, like 224 speeds, and I have pretty decent account, and I'm just keep farming, you know. I'm C3 siege there, and I'm just chilling, you know, farming for now, and later on we can just think about how it's called, going into the G1 siege, and after that, after a really long farming, you can think about, you know, going into the G3 and PvP, you know, and stuff like that after you have the speed teams. But for now, I would just keep it as the way it is. Try to improve, you know, like reruning always helps, you know. If you have a better Asta rune, you know, you saw that she deals a lot of damage. And after this run is done, I can check. I mean, let's just keep it as the way it is. And let's actually check your runes and grinds. I see that you don't have that much grinds. And after this, I can check your... Let me actually check your R5 team right now. Sorry guys for Okay, let me actually check it later. Never mind. Let me go into the Swift department. And yeah, just look, 2 runes. And one is 24, okay, that's kind of decent. But dude, you cannot like, just, I would forget about PvP, like 14, 12. You can do PvP, I mean, of course, for your rank, for G1, C3, for C3, yeah, I would probably, yeah, I mean, rune your units. These runes can be on units as well, you know. People are using trash on offense as well, you know. You're not the only one who doesn't have like that much of a good runes. I would just suggest rune up anything and just go with it, you know. I can see that 22, it's, you're blessed, dude. 22 is really good for 180 days, and over here 22, and over here 21. That's pretty decent speed for later on. Violent sets, you have your economy on violent. I'm not sure why. Probably use it for R5. I can check your R5 later on. Over here, not that bad. Okay, 16. Yeah, as I'm seeing, a lot of runes are just you don't even have that much violent runes. I would probably suggest you to farm more dragons, because I'm seeing that you're farming a lot of the, I mean, dragons, or you can stay on the giants as well, because you need the farming teams, as I forgot, sorry guys. Over here, good crit damage, because you really want for early game to have these rage runes. Let me actually check this in general, you know. 25, okay, 18, nice, 28. Over here just jamming the attack for speed or attack for HP. You cannot go wrong, and it's good PvP or PvE, sorry, rune. Over here, yeah, it said I would just skill him up and then try those speed teams, you know, like with Teshar. After you get Teshar, you probably don't have him, which is sad, but yeah, let me actually check your here inventory. You're having Katarina. I'm not sure why did you skill but it's probably from the event, but I wouldn't really go for her. She's kind of useless, even for PvP and PvE. Yeah, my suggestion is just to keep playing, keep farming. It's 180 days old, and I think you should be happy to get, let's roll this for crit damage, to get these safe farming teams, because it's really tough to get safe farming teams for that much, and you have for all of the dungeons the safe teams, which is really nice. And after this, let's check his solo R5, and all in all, this account should be just keep farming as the way it is, you know, buy these scrolls and just keep summoning until you get the certain units. And after get you the certain units, you can yeah, save those Devilmons, yeah, let them be there, and probably use them on the PvE stuff, you know, for now, because you don't need to focus that much on a PvP. Let me actually check your siege. Probably have, yeah, a lot of defenses, which is normal. You don't actually have wins, but yeah, this is just something. It's not that good, but I can see the where you're going with this. Okay, you have skilled up Zyrus. I wouldn't recommend it, because he doesn't really need skill ups, because he doesn't need that much an activation rate, you know. Wow, I misclicked again. What am I doing? Let's actually roll this. I know it's a blue rune, but this can go double. Now it's kind of low rolled on the attack. Let me actually check his arena. Okay, arena defense, he doesn't, yeah, he's just farming it. But for arena offense, I see that you have Leah. Leah, it's really nice. Over here, not that much teams. You have, but you don't have, you don't even have the stripper, you know. Yeah, you're missing the stripper. So my suggestion would be just to stay out of arena, because you still you don't have units at all. Yeah, like you can create a good arena defense, but that wouldn't help you when you don't have an offense, you know. So my suggestion would be just to stay out of arena and keep farming until you get those runes. Oh, I'm so jealous you have Chun-Li. I mean, I have Leah, but Chun-Li, it's a Chun-Li. And just stay out of arena. You have her as well. Yeah, you can just use this and just wait for your Tiana. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But if you don't have Tiana, it's really, really tough. Like, you can keep this. You can maybe try this guy, he strips, or Aquila strips as well. I'm not seeing any strippers here. Maybe I'm just blind. But yeah, my suggestion would be just to stay out of this content. Just farm it, you know, for the scrolls, and after you get the scrolls, you will get the units, and after you get the units, you will just get your arena, you know. It goes like that. You cannot just jump like straight into PvP. Okay, let me see your R5 for the last content and see where you can improve on that. Yeah, I'm seeing that you don't have wheel on here. It's really tough if you don't have a wheel. Over here you don't have a single unit that cleanses. I mean, you have Colleen and this guy, they cleanse, they boost, but if this works, it's really good, because on R5 you need a lot of wheel runes. Yeah, see, everyone Oblivioned, everyone. But if this team works for you, it should be really nice. Over here, team is dying. But for 180 days, it's crazy good to have all the teams that can work, you know. Yeah, it's really tough and really close. You probably fail a lot on R5. I would suggest you just to keep improving your R5 for now. I mean, you need to farm so much things, it doesn't really comes to my mind. What should you, if you have a really fast the giants team, just keep farming giants. If you have a lot of violent teams, just farm dragons. But for now, just keep farming giants and maybe go for necro. And after that, if you see that you're lacking a lot of grinds, like this rune, like this rune, like this rune, you just work your way to the R5. Yeah. And you said that you don't have that much good team for Tartarus. And on Tartarus, you don't really need crazy teams, you know. My suggestion would be to go time limit and just rush this. You have this team, I wouldn't suggest, just go Trikaru. You can Trikaru the time limit. And just go play before your teammates go. Because time limit, it's the easiest thing to get the hell, you know, the hell rank. Yeah, just take time limit and just go into it, and without thinking, you know. And you don't really need to clear the Tartarus. I know you're getting the how it's called, the box, but the box isn't that important. The more important thing is to get those runes, grinds, and the gems, you know, for this. And you have all the teams are working, you know, for your dungeons. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. So the biggest, just stay on PvE, enjoy PvP in low rank, do your arena to farm the points, to get the scrolls, and keep farming. There's no other way to explain it. Until you farm, as I said, until you get those crazy runes, you can create your speed teams, and after you get your speed teams, you get better runes, better monsters from the events, you know, and things will come eventually. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Bye bye.